Long time no see.
Check it out. Hey, ladies, get closer. Fellas, you know what to do. So everybody in the place to be. Now that we in harmony.
Where do I start in this video? Where do I start? To be honest with you guys, I just really have never done a video like this. Just me sitting down and being like vulnerable and being open. But today's a new day, and that's exactly why I need to make a video like this, because I've never done something like this. I need to do something differently to feel different. I have a BZ over here and I'm about to light up. Woo! Hold on. I always forget to blow out my incense and it burns like halfway through, but I got an incense burning over there. Last year I moved from my hometown. I don't even want to say halfway across the country, but I want to say like a couple states over, you know. I moved from where I grew up to somewhere where I didn't know anybody, like to where I don't know anybody here. Now, honestly, it's crazy because I thought that when I was living in my hometown last year, going to college and everything, it was like I thought that me moving and getting away from everybody was going to be like the answer and be like the solution, but it wasn't, because it actually made my problem so much harder. Like, you never know how difficult life is to navigate until you feel like you have no friends readily available to you or readily close to you. It's actually terrible. If I'm being honest with you guys, it's awful, like, to not have any friends near you. Everybody's always telling me to try to go out and make new friends, but it's like growing up with a mixed diaspora or growing up with diversity and then coming to somewhere where there's hardly any diversity. So it's hard to make friends here because we don't have the same backgrounds, we don't have the same anything, the same thought processes on things. It's just really a difficult position to be in, especially because you wanted this, you wanted to move across the country, you wanted to, like, you still do, like, you still don't want to move back to your hometown, but it's like, how are you going to continue moving everywhere and moving out of town when you can barely make friends in the first place that you go? But that's another thing. It's like I keep trying to tell myself just to hold off, because me not making friends here isn't guaranteed that the next state that I move to I won't make friends. So I've just been trying to have balance, but let me tell you, telling yourself something in your mind is way different than actually going through it in real life. Like, obviously I want to be patient and I want to get out and make friends and all of that, but clearly it's not happening here, so I'm gonna have to wait until I move again. It's just a lot. It feels like a lot. And then on top of me not being able to make friends, or not attempting to make friends, last year I was living on campus. It was a lot easier to make friends living on campus than living off campus, because I have no desire to go to class. As a matter of fact, let me spark up, because this is a whole nother conversation in itself. Hold on. I don't want to pretend that I don't care about school. I care about school a lot, but this semester, spring semester, is always difficult for me. Spring semester just brings on like a laziness and like a burnout that I don't like. I always have burnout during spring semester, and this semester, like, having one class that I have to go to in person all the time has been literally the bane of my fucking existence. I haven't been going to the class at all. And I don't want to fail any classes this semester, but at this point I'm kind of feeling like it's inevitable. I've tried to do an emergency withdrawal, but my therapist has not gotten back to me at all. Now it's like I can't make friends. Then it's like I can't go to class. Like, I don't feel like going to class. And then the classes that I have had, I was one of one black person, one of two max. So it's just difficult. Regardless, when I went to class and when I was on campus, I still wasn't really, I don't know, making friends like I was last year at the different college that I was at. It was so much easier last year just to talk to people in class, and I have no motivation to do my hobby. The world that we're living in just sucks and drains everything out of me without me even having to deal with everything firsthand, you know? It's just impossible to get anything done. It feels like you're getting things done for no reason. It feels like you're the only little bit of productivity in this evil world. I've just been having like a begin life crisis. Kid is calling it a midlife crisis. I'm not even middle aged. I have such a desire for like some form of like escapism. Like, I just wish that we could just like teleport to a different universe and some shit. But what do I know? You know, I'm only 19. I have plenty of time in life to figure all my shit out, but it's like the years in between time, in the meantime, just don't seem as like fun as everybody made them seem. I'm not like my friends, I feel like, and I don't mean that in a way I'm just so different and so mysterious and so cool, you know. all of those things I am, but my friends go out, they're experiencing their young lives and stuff, and it's just, I feel like I'm so much older than I am. I'm just always in the house, always just cooking dinner, cleaning up, and going to work and going to school and doing all of those things. But my friends, they do all of those things too, but they get to like party and go out with their friends and hang out with people. It's just a lot. It's just not fair, you know? It just seems like it's unfair how some people are living versus how you're living. It's like, please do not get it twisted. I'm extremely grateful for the position that I'm in right now. I'm extremely grateful for the life I have. But it's just like sometimes it just feels like no matter how right you're doing things, it just doesn't feel like it's paying off. Like it feels like everybody else gets instant gratitude or instant gratification and long-term gratification, but you just get long-term gratification, you know? And I feel like when I first moved here last year, because I moved here last year in June, so it's almost been a full year. The difference was I still had my best friends to count on, but now I'm sorry, and I'm going to tell my best friend's business. I'm sorry if you see this, but I'm not going to give any personal details or anything. I've always been in a trio. One of my best friends is, and I don't want anybody to feel like there's a duo in a trio, because there's not, because we've always had our separate friendships outside of the trio, but now I feel like my separate friendship with one of my best friends is kind of like severed or on its way to being severed. And that shit is impossible to navigate while you're navigating everything else. Oh, I got fired from my job because I kept calling off. But mind you, they let the manager that they said stay working there, like just gave him a week off basically and just let him come back. I was going through stuff, which is why I kept calling off. They literally fired me. I did not expect it, and it was a nice job too. I have to admit, I do blame myself a little bit. I have to take responsibility. Life is lifing, y'all. Being 19 is not easy. That's what I'm gonna name this video. Being 19 is not easy. I've literally lost my mind about the situation with my best friend. There's nothing I can do about it at all. I'm not gonna get into details. Maybe one day when like it's all in the past, but it's just something that is hard and difficult to navigate, especially because me and one of my best friends have obviously been best friends for a long ass time. But me and the best friend that I'm talking about, we've been best friends since we were 10. I swear we've had every single life experience together, and now we're having to go separate ways in our lives. It's like, and I get it, that's what stepping into adulthood is. It's you guys going your separate ways and you guys all having different paths in life. It's feeling like now I'm just not going to be included in your life in the future. Like, obviously that's okay, but it's just painful, you know? Everything right now just feels like overtly painful, but I'm not feeling like the intense pain until I feel it all at once. My therapist broke up with me, so now I'm having to find another therapist. Do you ever just feel insane? I feel insane sometimes. This world will make me feel insane. Glad I have you guys to talk to. I'm sorry I'm never consistent. I be trying. I have to make videos that I resonate with and not videos just to push out content. I want a video that I enjoy watching just as much as you guys enjoy watching. Like, I like to go back and watch my videos. I don't want a video that I'm just putting out just for content. And maybe if this becomes like a full-time job thing, maybe I will do that sometimes. Obviously, I'm still gonna put out videos that I'm passionate about, but maybe I'll just make a video just to make a video and for it to be like a fun little cutesy video. Now, I'm just making these as a hobby. You know, I don't have 1 billion subscribers right now. I don't have like 1,100,000 views. I'm not really doing it for anything other than the drive, the passion. I love being an adult, but at the same time, every time I reflect on me being an adult, I just hate the fact that I never got a proper childhood. I'm not gonna trauma dump on you guys. It just makes you yearn for like the perfect childhood that you could have had. I literally don't feel like life is life. Nothing excites me. I have dopamine deficiency. Like, hardly anything genuinely makes me excited. It's not fun. Oh my God. What are we gonna do, girls? We have to be the generation that just makes life worth living, you know? We have to do some shit that just doesn't make sense, you know? I just am tired of everything making sense or trying to make sense but not making sense, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm making a seafood boil today. Maybe that's what's gonna make life worth living. Figuring out what you have to eat every day, having to go to school, going to school to go to work, getting on TikTok every day, reading, cooking, cleaning, school, cleaning, work, cooking, work. It's all terrible, but at the same time, we're not that far into our lives. It's okay. Maybe everything will take a flip next year. You never know. Your life may change tomorrow. You can't just hold on to those terrible feelings. You gotta let them go, because at the end of the day, you never know what can happen tomorrow, You never know what can happen on Tuesday. So yeah, thanks for listening to me rant, guys. I'm about to go start cooking my seafood boil. Remember, life is worth living no matter how much you feel like it isn't right now, because you always can wait for my next YouTube video to come out. Love you. Subscribe, like, comment, or you know what's gonna happen.
I'm a hot
We're gonna do something really hot now. So, put your hands together. Together. Just listen.